What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. You know what? Before we even get started, let me check something out here. I've had several people tell me that the audio levels are a little bit low. There was a time, and I think they changed this after the last DLC, where if you didn't have the master levels down to like right here, it was deafening. So it's since been adjusted. I've been kind of slowly messing with it, trying to get it back up, and it's kind of come to my attention that a lot of you guys can't quite hear the music in the same way that I thought you could. So I'm just going to adjust everything up. And it's a little loud in my ears, but that's okay. As long as you guys can hear it and it's not overpowering in the video, I think that would be a good adjustment. Let me know if I need to adjust that a little bit more. Okay, so what did I do off camera? I actually don't even remember, to be honest. I know I tried to take this fight. Remember, it was just a bunch of Legionnaires that kind of offended me. Nope, they changed. They changed into like 11 Honor Guard and some Necro Savants. And I almost beat them, but not without a loss. So I was like, whatever. Let's take this fight. We'll start off today with a fight. Looks like some Wiedergangers. And the idea for today is just to head south. They're still hostile to me though, which is something that I thought would change a bit after the Holy War, but has not quite yet changed. We've got our new brother here, Reinhardt, who we are going to rename today. I've got the perfect name, but we got to get to that after the battle. You know what? That's actually really loud in my ears. Hopefully the audio is great for you guys now, and you can hear the music, you can hear the noise, and it's all good. I'm just going to play with my headphones kind of around my neck so I can still kind of hear, but not too loud. The real issue before was the damn unhold. Every time the unhold made a noise, it was deafening. So I just would bring it down and down and down until it was at a better level for me. But look how sweet Reinhardt looks. Just fully kitted out. How awesome is it to get like a level 1, level 2 brother and just stick him in this ridiculous armor? I just imagine like recruiting him at a local tavern or something, and we're like, hey man, you know, you want to join our group? And he's like, yeah, I guess, you know, I'm a potato farmer. It should be, sounds like fun, right? He's like level 1. And as soon as he gets into the tent, like for his first group meeting, someone throws like Irajok armor covered in like spectral blood on him. That'll make him regenerate health. You know? And he's just like, oh shit. It's like the first episode of Power Rangers. It's morphin' time. It's morphin' time, buddy. Alright, we gotta let him get close. I don't know what this fight actually is yet. It looks like there are still elements that we have yet to see. This should just be an easy money-making fight for us, though. And if you didn't notice before we got into this, the reason why we have to take this fight is because we have only like a day's pay. And that's no bueno, so we gotta knock that out. We gotta make some money off of this. Hopefully we make like $1,000 or something. Not gonna spear wall. Let's let them come in. Spear wall, a tiny bit of a Nambo with handguns, because you kind of want them to be up against your front line whenever you use them. Nambo being like, I just realized sometimes I say a lot of like shorthand or slang for like card games and stuff, and I don't even think about it. But it's a lot of stuff from like Magic the Gathering. So it's like a non-synergistic combo. Or a Nambo, as some people call it. So two things that just don't work together. So there are a lot of zombies here. We shouldn't be too scared of them. But I'm actually going to step this way, because it looks like they're trying to overload both the top and bottom flank. And I've got more of our melee bros in because of injuries after the Irajok battle. You know what? Nah, let's just let them come in. They want to take an extra turn? Let them take an extra turn. We'll pass here with the handguns. I have a feeling this will get This will turn into a juicier attack for us. So nobody freak out. Nobody panic. We don't have our sergeant or our bannerman. Right? Axe not in here either? No. But as long as we're getting kills, we should be crushing it in the resolve game. Brothers down here look a little bit scared. Yeah, just keep stepping up to Arcus. And we'll kind of close this in here. See you later. Almost said smell you later. That's definitely a 90s thing. Is it 90s or 80s? Smell you later. Where does that come from? I feel like half the stuff we say that's like cheesy comes from the 90s. From like Jim Carrey movies and stuff. Alright, let's get the decapitation there. The attack there. We just needed one of those hits, and we got it. Like I told someone the other day, I was like, smooth move, X-Lax. And I was like, wow, I gave myself instant hardcore nostalgia. Alright, let's try and get that kill. Ooh, we didn't get it. Yeah, just gonna go for the easy kills for the resets on Berserk. Okay. We're nearly done here. You guys seem to enjoy the Irrjock battle yesterday. I thought it was pretty sweet. I think that was maybe my third, maybe fourth time doing that battle to victory. And it's like hectic every time. I've definitely taken way more damage in the past. That was a pretty smooth battle. I think it was Mr. Blue said the dogs are the MVP, and they definitely were. They were able to kind of keep pace with him. Because what he was doing, I think his pattern normally is to like get away from you and then charge back in. And what he was doing was, he was getting away from us, but we were kind of following him well enough that he couldn't quite just get back in. So I think we were kind of messing with his AI just a little bit, or what it is exactly he was trying to do. So he just kept teleporting to get away from us, so that he could do his charge again and again. But we sort of messed him up. I think that's what was happening. Get some good hits. Down you go. More good hits. That's okay. So yeah, we just kind of, I think we sort of like stuttered him, or we staggered his ability to just continuously charge at us over and over again. So we didn't take a lot of damage. There were some close calls, but because we have so many bros, we were just sort of able to corral him. Let's make sure we go first. I'm expecting someone to resurrect. Great. Okay. That's a lot of dudes. Go for the double. Come here just for the better surround. Alright, later, man. Better surround. Just want to have really good odds of hitting here. One more. What I really want to do is go to the south and fight some of the... See if we can't find some like champion level enemies in the south. I've been told in some recent comments just how incredibly tough some of the southern enemies are. Some of which I haven't even faced their regular forms yet. At least not on camera. I've taken a few fights in my other save. I was kind of messing around on my gladiator save. And I went into the south and found some like executioners and what else do they call those dudes? Like blade dancers or something. Those dudes are intense and very, very hard to hit and very scary. But That's definitely like the next tier of guys we need to be trying to face. So we picked up here we got a padded kettle hat. Let's give that to Tuna Can. This is Aerosol. Okay, good. Aerosol no longer needs chainmail. Do all of my archers have standard chainmail or Saleh helmets? It looks like yes. All my handgunners / crossbowmen are rocking the padded kettle hats. We want to get them all as many of these padded flat top helmets as we can. This is a 255. This is better than some of these other ones, right? Wybor has really bad fatigue. Let's give him this. Do we have any brothers? Okay. Let's see. Oh, we also have a basic male shirt. That's an upgrade for somebody for sure. Let's give that to... Give that to Andreas here. And that's almost worth me using hyena mantle fur. I'm not sure where I want to put the cap on the biggest armor that I want to put on. I'm asking you guys now, what do you think is the highest tier armor that's not unique, of course, that I should be putting on a Dodge Nimble Bro? Assume that it's an archer, and then I'm using a Saleh helmet. Is the basic male shirt the right size? Is it too heavy? Is it too light? What do you guys think? Let me know. And depending on what you guys say, and I'll run my own math, of course, because you can just kind of read Nimble here, and you can see we're going over by 2 in the fatigue, as long as the requirements of like 15 or under. But I think that's still fine, especially if you suit it up with hyena fur mantle. Not like he needs any initiative, that's for sure. Andreas, that is, specifically. But anyway. Also, I just noticed we got another net we can give to Miguel here. But yeah, I think we're good there. But you know what? We have this helmet. No, that's fine on Tiberius. We're going to keep him light. Okay. Messing around a little bit too much here. We did have a level, though. Let's knock that out on Wybor first. Wybor, as we just said, he's having fatigue problems. Let's take a 3 here. A 4 there. And I'm going to take a 3 in fatigue just because he needs it so badly. And we're also going to pump with Brawny. So that was another... What was that? 16 fatigue altogether? That's pretty good. That's another attack. That's another round without him being exhausted. And then once we give him Axe Mastery, that'll help his fatigue as well. All good things. Okay, no additional levels. We're good to go. Alright, let's keep heading south. I need to sell. We'll stop by Goldbrook and just see what they have. But I'm trying to get back south. It's just... They're hostile to me, and I don't know how long it's going to take before they go back to... You know, the point where we can actually do business with them. Oh, they're having out problems. It's probably this contract right here. You know what? Let's check. They've got... okay. I don't really want to fight Alps. Yeah, I'll need some time to think about this. With our numbers, Alps shouldn't be terrible. This guy wants us to go and get a staff. It's a super low-paying job. I'll accept it just because we need the money, and we're sort of weirdly in between, like, days right now. Like, it's nighttime. I don't want to hang around here too long. By the time dawn hits, we could be almost at this location. We could knock it out and come right back and sell some stuff. So, you know, it's a little bit of time efficiency. And surprise, surprise, it's the Ancient Dead. The hole into the ruins is big enough for only one man to get through. You're worried that if everyone goes in at once, they'll get stuck, and you'll have basically killed the Sons of Sinmar off like a bunch of rats in a tight tunnel. Instead, you send in only Jebediah Diggs, who knows what he's after, and who you trust can take care of himself were anything to happen. A few minutes later, and you hear the man struggling to crawl back out. He sounds to be in quite the rush. He yells for help, and you and a few other mercenaries stick their hands into the hole. He grabs on, and together, you yank him out. He's got the Staff of Golden Harvest, but a horrified look on his face. He rolls over and gets up in a hurry. Hurry, to arms! As the mercenaries look into the hole to see if something's coming out, you ask the brother what he saw. He shakes his head. I don't know, sir. It was a mausoleum for people I've never seen before. There was armor and spears all over the place, and murals of a great empire that spanned the whole world over, painted from floor to ceiling. And then they started coming out of the walls. I got out of there as fast as I could, and before he could even finish, the rubble where the hole used to be begins to shift and move. Stones roll away, and suddenly they all burst outward. A malevolent force standing there, armed and well-armored men standing in formation, spears over shields, shuffling forward in uniform steps. Their leader points directly at you. The Empire rises. The false king must die. You've never heard sure fighting words, and immediately prepare your men for combat. So we're fighting them in the swamp, which should favor us. And it shouldn't be nothing but a bunch of auxiliaries with a couple legionnaires mixed in. Yeah, kind of a mismatch. And we're fighting in the swamp, but not really. We're fighting on muddy earth. Okay. Let's just pass with everyone. Yes, step forward. I'm going to just continue to let them step forward. I'm not in a hurry. I'm going to probably lock up this position with Arcus here. Kind of the same thing with Reinhardt, who we're going to change his name right after this battle. Just got to remember to do it. Hit him in the helmet. They have no armor. I shouldn't even be throwing. But I'm greedy. Yeah, we'll step here. It's always crazy with the Peasant run when you outnumber your enemies. It's just something you're not used to in most of your other battles in Battle Brothers. Alright. I'll just pass. Pass. Yeah, if I can't hit at least 2 targets, I don't even want to shoot. I'll step here. They only have 2 of these guys. Okay. In my mind, I was facing like 4 or 5 of these, and I'm not. I'm only facing 2. And they're not going to be able to wedge themselves in there in a protective way. Stepping in doesn't let me attack, so we're good. Easy attack, no reason to overanalyze. I'm just right now with my... I'm playing with one hand because with my other hand, I'm pulling up the name for Reinhardt. I want to make sure I have it right here, and I do. Because it's not easy to spell. Or at least not for me. I'm not the world's best speller. Come on in, auxiliaries. So they're going to step in and lock shields. It's going to be super annoying. But with our stats, we should be able to punch holes through most of this. These guys are the real threat. The only threat. I'm seeing a pretty nice round swing here. And of course, guys, I can try and break their shields, but they're so weak. Wow, zigzag. Jeez, he's like, give me a triple kill, and then let me come back for more. Wow, crushed it. That was pretty sick. Let's wait for them to step in. Alright, there we go. There we go. Auxiliaries, definitely always the weakest link. They're going to step in and probably swing at Mail. If I'd have thought about it, I would have given him... Has he even gone yet? He might not have even gone yet. But I would definitely have put his shield up had I thought about it. Alright, double whiffs. And we're going to go for this guy. Because he has put himself in a triple surround. But I wanted to say, some of y'all have been telling me some of your harrowing stories fighting champions and stuff. Keep those coming. I love reading that. I've been playing Battle Brothers for a long time, but champions are still a relatively new mechanic. And the number of them that I've faced, I mean, I've faced a lot of them, and I've faced some fights like y'all, if you hadn't seen them, you wouldn't even believe them. They're definitely in some of my other Let's Plays. But they totally turn the difficulties up to 11. And I'm interested in some of the fights that y'all have that I maybe haven't taken before. Let's get in there and leave a little room. But yeah, if you have an awesome like champion battle story, let me hear it. Yeah, I guess we'll just reload. Fine. We'll wait here. Good hits. Almost. About to say, this is taking a hot second. We'll go around the back. Step in here. Adrenaline. That is not where I meant to click. That's alright though. Alright, he's going to get a chance to attack. He'll probably hit Zigzagonoff for revenge. Yeah. That did a lot of armor damage. I thought about not even bringing him up just because I knew he was the one that was going to get attacked. There we go. Now we're rocking a pretty big surround. This will be over in a second. This was worth it though. We're gonna make a nice little chunk of change from this fight. Oh wow, you missed a 95, buddy. Every time I say buddy, I just hear in my head the God dang, is it Friday After Next? Holy Moly's Donut Shop. If you've ever seen the Friday movies, you know what I'm talking about. He says buddy, buddy. He said, it's like his catchphrase. I flippin' love those movies, man. I have a huge DVD collection, which I'm very proud of, even though that's DVDs, who knows how much longer that'll be even a thing. But I do have a big DVD collection that I'm proud of, and I don't have a ton of comedies. I always think about that every time I go and look at it, or someone looks at it and wants to watch a movie or something. But I have the Friday movies. I've got like Happy Gilmore. I've got all the Adam Sandler movies, the good ones anyway. Some of the Chris Farley movies. Man, what else do I have? But there's so many that I wish I had that I don't. I need to make a list and get a few. What I really need to do though is convert them all into digital. Get them all on a hard drive. When I bought my last computer, I spent enough money. Jesus Christ, I was like eligible for this promotion thing to get a free like a terabyte external hard drive, which was cool, just kind of an added bonus, stuff I was going to buy anyway. And they threw that in. Oh, nice, leather neck guard, cool. They threw that in, so I've got it just sitting there empty, and I want to put just a ton of my movies on it. But I'm a little bit noob in how to do it. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, while I'm remembering. Okay, let me pull up this name real quick. And I'm going to try to say it right. Let me know if I'm saying it right. You even have a pronunciation here for me. So, Arhamion. It's the CH that's going to kill me. Let me see. So, like, it's silent. I feel like that's something from history that I should know. Some, like, Greek warrior or something. Sounds very much like, but I do not know. I don't know off the top of my head. Alright, Aracel here is... Man, he's a great bro. Let's see. Okay, good 4 roll there in range skill. I like it. Happy to get a 4 in hit points. And I'm just going to take this 3 in fatigue. Okay. And right now, he's either going to be a polearm. I think we just need to go ahead and pull the trigger on crossbow and firearms mastery. He'll probably end up using a crossbow at some point. He may end up being another one of those bros, or yet another one of those bros, that we use both polearm and crossbow mastery, because his stats are pretty similar. He'll be equally as useful as a melee bro, probably protecting our flanks from many hordes, especially once we lock him in as Battleforged. It's just right now he's as squishy as any archer. Actually more so because he doesn't have dodge and nimble. But yeah, okay, let's go back to Goldbrook. Let's turn that in. Let's get paid. Let's try and acquire enough cash to chill. And yeah, I hope they stop being hostile toward us, because I do want a quest down there. I do not want to do this, though. We've got a rat catcher. We've got a brawler. I wanted my last brother to be someone from the south. I think there's still a background or two that we haven't explored. Look at all the tools here. Alright, what can I sell? So we're at 1,200, whatever. Just get rid of all the junk. If the prices here are really good, I might get rid of a few other things. The bear hat says they're pretty okay. The bear hat is encouraging. I'm going to use this leather neck guard. So we're up to 2,200. I need to buy tools. Like, I can't just not buy tools. We just equipped the basic mail shirt. Let's attach it to that. But you know what? That's something that's... I'll hold off on that. I'm just going to throw this on Wybor's armor. He doesn't have the best fatigue, as we've stated already, so putting something on here that's just going to add a little bit of durability without adding any fatigue to it is pretty okay. Obviously, it's not the best, but it's what we've got. And keeping some of this other stuff in reserve. I'm going to hold on to these weapons still. I don't know what the last type of brother we're going to get is. I would like to get another archer. If I can. I really want to buy all of these tools. Which is making me want to sell this fighting axe. Dang. I think I will. We're going to sell it eventually anyway. I do need some food also. Some cheese, put me up to 5 days. Some bread. I think I just need cheaper food. Trying to get up to 6. There we go. Alright, and we've got 3 days worth of provisions. Oh my god, what? An amazing crossbow helmet. And an amazing archer helmet. And I'm broke. Oh no. Normally I'd have enough money to buy both of these. Damn. And this is a great helmet too, but I mean, I'm not going to spend 20 grand on something. These are both very attainable. If I just had more money than I normally do. And of course I just spent like at least $1,000. Damn. I mean, I could sell this. I mean, I could get up to a couple grand, but I'm not... I'd have to do this contract. And even then, it's going to make me wait around for a while. What bad luck. I walk around with full pockets all the time, and the time that I don't have anything, they want to throw that at me? That's dirty. I'm getting out of here. You guys are mean. So, faith placed in the old gods has been rewarded. The holy war is over, and the northerners stand victorious. Songs fill the air as crowds move as a mob. Fists pumping, flags flying, becoming briefly uniform in a shared sense of piety. You stand by the wayside, your shoulders already wreathed in adornments, beads, necklaces, things of no material value, and yet they bear some weight which the wearer can only find by looking into the eyes of those who hand them out. Of course, certain dignities go unrealized in the celebration. The bodies of the defeated are put on display, thrashed in ways meant to satisfy the old gods that are watching, and holy totems of the Gilder are mocked, desecrated, and ultimately burned. It is indeed certain that not a joyful soul will recognize you as a force in this cheerful culmination. You've merely slipped right into the background once more, sellsword, crownling, interloper, but the sons of Sigmar made a small fortune in the religious endeavors. Despite the smiles and laughs, you know that strife such as this is buried in the mind, not in the earth, and someday someone or something will come and resurrect it, and there the company will await another glorious payday. Or perhaps now would be a good time to put up the sword and enjoy your crowns. So it says we've won. We need our commander. We are not yet done. Maybe that is the event we were waiting for, and it is. Thank goodness. Because I'm trying to go fight in the arena, guys. We need to get the hell out of here. I'm so mad that I can't buy those helmets. Those are two like best in slot items for a relatively small amount, and I just can't. I can't get them. I'd also like to stop by a taxidermist because I have more giant's bones. We're going to take this fight even though it is at night. Yeah, let's do it. Don't hurt me. 22, so, you know, it already looked like an undead place, but it's almost certainly an undead place. Just let them come. No falcon that we can use. I'm actually just going to pass. I don't even think I'm going to throw. Probably just end up switching over, depending on what this force actually is. This is all armored Wiedegangers. This might be a bit of a higher caliber undead fight than the last one. There may be Geist, there may be fallen heroes, there may be necromancers. I'm a little concerned. Let's use everything we have in that case. Switching my mind on the fly here a little bit. But without our banner and without our sergeant, if they're rocking a bunch of Geist, this could be very dangerous. This could be a fight we shouldn't have taken. Because it's not like our brothers have insane resolve. See, there were 4 units there that didn't go. Those could either be Geists waiting for the front line to engage as they do, or that could be, excuse me, that could be Nexers. It's one of the two. Let me drink some water. Jesus. Just pass at the front. As with the last battle, our best path to victory is just lots of easy kills. Let's get our confidence really high, so that way we can resist if they try and scream at us. But look at this, they're all armored. This is a real fight. Fallen heroes stepping in. And these are Nexers. Okay, cool. Well, at least I called it. Nice, and a double hit to make up for my double whiff. But I think it's more prudent to go melee here. I'll shoot this. Yeah, we'll do the same thing with Logan. Logan, one day we'll get you another axe. I'm going to wait here. You're going to have to go around Rodrigo if that's what you want to do. Let them come in. There we go. I'm going for big hits. Damn. I think Slanesh got my tongue. Ooh. It was actually cold this morning for the first day in a long time in southern Texas. So I woke up this morning, it was like freezing cold in my house. I turned on the heater, and if you know anything about, like, if any of you guys are homeowners, my home is a pier and beam, so like the foundation is not like a solid concrete foundation. It's almost like on little wooden stilts or concrete stilts, if you want to think about it like that. And due to like kind of the hot and cold, wet and dry thing that Texas does, it shifts. Like the foundation can literally, you know, go up and down. And that really, the biggest problem with that is that doors and windows and stuff get all crooked. And a lot of times it just shifts back to normal after a while. But as soon as I put the heat on, I could tell like my doors wouldn't close well. Everything, the wood starts to swell or shrink depending. So I kind of always dread this time of year because I always end up having to adjust all my doors and windows to make them close right. It's just a pain in the butt. Just like hashtag dad problems. For sure. And Rodrigo is just slaughtering these dudes. Putting on an undead killing clinic. There's still some enemies we haven't seen yet. Oh, there's one of them. Okay. Military cleaver moving in on Arcus. We've given Arcus some space to use a round swing. But we're not so far away that we can't support him pretty quickly if we need to. We've got their numbers down, and we're going to get them down a little bit lower in a bit. I'm going to step in for this kill. Step in there. Good hits. I think we need more help in the north. That's where I'm going to put my effort. Probably should have attacked here, but it was good to get the reset. Little worried for Urhamian. That name is going to take me a while to get used to. Okay, not so much now, though. We gave him some backup. Let me get a beautiful round swing off. That's what I want to do the most right now. That guy should be dead. Alright, let's do it. I haven't got a chance to do one of these. Yep, we're just going to go for the kills. Good hit. Alright, let's see who he goes for. We've got both of us. If someone gets hurt, we could always just keep Miguel here to rotate out. And we could pull out his throwing weapons and just let him do that from the back line. Probably a smart way to use him without getting him in any kind of danger. We're faster than a fallen hero, so I don't need to do anything else there. Oh wow, we whiffed. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, now to let us tighten the noose down here. Alright, smash him. Big damage to that helmet, which is not a bad helmet. Wouldn't mind getting it. We'll step in here. Step in there, because we still have a real fight taking place up top. There we go. Now it's a party. I think we just step in for a bigger surround. Good hits. Alright, good. He missed with that weapon. I mean, that's a scary weapon. That's a military cleaver. We do not want to get hit by that. We kind of gave him the ability to do a big round swing on us, but he did not take it. And we should be able to kill both of them this turn, but we'll see who resurrects. Wouldn't be surprised to see the other fallen hero come back. Okay, just a dude with no weapon. That's good. Did not mean to pull him off. No, I thought we were still in the other guy's movement. Okay. Alright, big smash. Wait. Long beard. Pole hammer was definitely the move there. Might go for his shield. It's not a particularly valuable shield as far as I can tell. I don't think that's a unique one. I think that's just one of their decayed kite shields. I don't know. Maybe I won't take it just in case. Didn't get the long sword. Almost dead. So close. Yeah, against our heavy armor, though, the cleaver's not going to do a ton. If he could get onto one of our, like, squishier targets, it'd be pretty rough. Let's just hope nobody comes back. Give me a nice, easy fight here. Yep, nice, easy fight. Thank you, thank you. And should be some decent loot. We picked up a decayed coat of scales, ridiculously heavy. And another one of these decayed full helms, which we'll probably just sell, and a fighting axe, and lots of treasure. Almost makes me want to go back there and try and sell it all. Let's just do the math real quick. I'm looking at like 2K. I can get 3K. And then the contract, I can get enough to buy one of those pieces. Ugh. Assuming they even still have it. You heard a commotion and go to find Urhamian waving a weapon at his fellow sellswords. I know who you is and I know who you ain't. And what you ain't are friends of mine. Yeah, please don't wave that thing around. Andreas looks over and shrugs. Never said you was my friend. The paranoid mercenary barks on anyway, demanding everyone keep a good distance away or he'll cut them. You manage to calm the man down, mostly by explaining what his daily rate is, and how he'll struggle without it. But it's no doubt a short-term solution. For real. We did get some experience here. Happy to see that he's leveled. On Yaku, great. Good to get a 4 there. Gonna take a 3 here on Resolve. And I'm gonna go for Fatigue over Initiative. I'm gonna grab Nimble here. Got a level on Mile, who is going to be a Spear Master. We have talked about that. Gonna take a 4 in Fatigue, and I'm gonna take this 4 roll in Range Defense. Get him over that 11 threshold, or that 10 threshold. And then with Student now, he should be leveling up like crazy, considering we also have the Drill Sergeant. His stats, though, these are pretty weak rolls. We'll take a 3 in Melee Defense. A 3 in Fatigue. And I hate this 2 roll. I hate it a lot. None of these rolls are good. I might just take a 3 in hit points. The more hit points he has, the more effective this armor is. But in the future, I don't think I'll pass too many more 2 rolls. I think as a 2-hander, we need to just get him all the melee we can. Let's keep heading south. Down to Griffinwall. Hold on, guys, I got a little text. My daughter's getting her violin today, and I guess it was supposed to just pick it up, but I guess she has to be fitted for it in some way. Which makes sense, I guess, when you're a little kid, they want to get you the right size stuff. The prices here are not good. We will not be selling here, but I'll still be looking, though. Prices are not bad to buy, however. Decent prices on the buying. They have a contract. They had decent men to hire. I could use more tools. And they have a little bit of a contract for me to take. Cheap bread, too. I'm going to buy the bread. Alright, give me the contract. $1,500 to kill greenskins. I love killing greenskins. I need to keep my eyes peeled for... Ooh, some random brigands. That's good. That's a moneymaker. I need to keep my eyes peeled for a mercenary company that's not attached to someone that I can afford. I can afford to, like, piss off. Because, like, if they're doing a job for someone, I don't want to kill them. Been a while since we just fought regular old raiders. Almost feel bad for these dudes. Keyword being almost. I'll take that. 38%. I'll take those all day long. We're gonna step in and we're gonna make plays. This is not a not making plays video. Get in there. We'll take this high ground. Take this high ground as well. We'll see what they do now. No doubt they're going to shoot me in the back line, but they don't have the type of firepower, I don't think, unless they really focus. Like, they landed that crossbow shot, which is a little worrying. If they all focused Aerosol, they could probably kill him. I want to keep my hubris to a minimum. Yeah, get in there behind some dudes. Looks like they're aiming for him, too. So because of the text I just got, it does look like I gotta go do some stuff. So this is not gonna be like an hour-and-a-half long video like I've been doing. Probably gonna have to cut it short at about an hour. Hopefully you guys don't mind. But we're going to make it back to the south. I'd love to do at least one arena. Very annoying. Very annoying, sir. Go up and around his shield wall. No respect. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We'll pass. You guys are supposed to be free money. Y'all need to stop giving me problems. Got a ripped ear. It's not the worst of the injuries. And just like that, I'm all up in your Kool-Aid, touching your stuff. That's not a thing that people say. It's not at all. Step here. I don't think any of these guys have footwork, so they're just kind of stuck fighting me. Unless they've got something to bash me on the head with, they are in trouble. Alright, good day to you, sir. Sword lances. I'm curious what you guys think about my sword lance choices as well. I don't use them very often for the multiple hits, just because it seems like we have a higher probability to hit with the standard attack. But most of the time, yeah, we're not going to need it. But once we get into the bigger battles, I think the sword lance is going to prove its worth, and I'm going to be happy that we have kept so many of them. They definitely don't have the single target damage of like a billhook, right? That's a given. But I think they will pay for themselves once the numbers just start shooting up in the number of enemies we fight. And then it'll all kind of make sense. Alright, he wants to run, that's great for us. It's all pointless movement. We will run him down. There we go. Yeah, decent loot for the selling. Our inventory is quickly filling up. And for levels, we have none. We have none, sir. Strodorf is one of those garbage cities that doesn't really have anything for us. I'm trying to get back to Al-Hazred, but we're going to have to come here, fend off greenskins, which I prefer to fight during the day. They're having a lot of problems down here. Prices for selling, mediocre again. Let's sell off the cheap stuff. Ooh, didn't mean to sell off the arming sword. That is definitely not considered the cheap stuff. Just need to make sure I have enough money to operate with. They have ruins all over here. Maybe that's from the Holy War, though. They are kind of right on the front lines. And Orc Marauders, just a bunch of Orc Young. Yeah, definitely wanted to fight them during the day. Glad we waited just a minute. Handgun should be brutal here. If we had Fearsome Crippling Strikes Executioner on all of our brothers, and we used handguns, we could kill, I don't even know how many orcs. Especially if we had just, you know, really beefy brothers in the front line. Let's say we had 5, let's say 6 handgunners, because I think that's kind of the magic number. We could just make a handgun pocket and just bam, 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 bam. Their resolve just couldn't handle it. There's no way. Especially if we were rocking like direwolf pelts. There's all sorts of stuff we could do to augment it even further. I'm going to take this shot because it'll probably result in a kill. And it did. Yeah, I'm not moving in there. Almost certainly going to get charges. So I think what we're going to do... I could Indomitable here, but that's not really the scary part. We're just going to shield wall on everyone. You know what? I'm just going to throw. Use this bush as our other flank denier. So Miguel's the only one that's not shield walled. That's okay though. And it kind of breaks up the unbroken line of shields that we have because we threw with him. But he landed both attacks, so if he had missed both, we would have felt like dummies. So the shield wall is not going to help us with the charge, I do not believe. I don't think it does anything to mitigate their ability to stun us. But what it does do, I think, is make it so, yeah, they come in and charge. Sometimes they charge and they're still able to attack, depending on their positioning. So what I want is to try and make sure that while I'm stunned, I don't get attacked. Here we go. Hell yeah. We hit 4 of them. I was hoping to get the kill there and get the reset, but we didn't get it. We missed another 9. We rolled 100. Come on, game. Alright, let's smash him. Very good. Same deal. Spear wall, I think, is going to do work for us. There we go. Get off my lawn. Alright, they're trying their luck with their throwing weapons, but they're not landing. Alright, that freaked him out a little bit. And we're cleaning up in the south. It's a northern position that's still looking a little thick. Go for the 4 for right here. Beautiful. And then we'll switch it up and hit these. Now they're just all squishy. Okay. Go for the round swing. Jump in the back. We broke bones on that one. Feels good. I can still throw. Man, I love throwing weapons. So, as you can see, Orc Young definitely not posing a problem for us anymore. Not in the slightest. I'm going to use Adrenaline. We've got plenty of fatigue to play with. I could probably get a line swing here that will be devastating to 2 of the few remaining fighting orcs. And because of their current status as cowards, they will almost certainly not be able to hit anything. Wrong target. 100% should have shot that guy. Seeing as he's the only one that's still fighting. Alright. And I guess we just switch up and finish him. Very good. Nice and easy. Good payday for us. We fixed one of their problems. Since it's dawn, let's just come in here and see if that has improved the prices any. We kind of know what the prices are like up there. No, they're still terrible. Alright, let's go back up to Griffin Wall. Turn that stuff in. Did we get any levels from that? We did. Awesome. Okay. So, Brawny. Yes, okay. He went from having horrible fatigue to now he's got decent fatigue. I'm pretty happy about that. And like I said before, I don't think we can pass up too many more of these 2 rolls. I'm going to take a 4 roll here in range defense. I'm going to take the 2 roll in melee skill, even though I hate it. And I'm going to take a 3 roll in fatigue. And then Longbeard also got a level. And this is going to be his Overwhelm perk. I would love to get rotation on him. 4 in ranged, very good. I'm going to take a 3 in melee skill, and I'm going to take a 3 in range defense. Alright, let's get up there. Some sort of fighting force was there. They no longer have Marauding Greenskins. Good for you guys. Do you love me? Not really. Alright. I will still sell the junk. Hand axes can sell for a decent amount, actually, if you take the time to repair them. But I do not have that kind of time. Quick check. Alright, and let's get the heck out of here. Let's go to Hal Hazred. And I'd like to pass through this little kind of deserty looking area and see if we can't find some different enemies. We're not going to make any money passing through here. That's no money. So let's just see what's in the wilderness. Maybe we can run across something that's good to fight. Wow, right in the undiscovered area. Actually, guys, I don't have enough time to take this fight today. Sadly, we're going to have to cut it short. But we are headed back to the south. Look for us to get back into the arena. I think the arena is going to be a huge part of what we do tomorrow. And we're going to definitely get our 25th bro as well. If we can. I mean, we're definitely going to do it if we can. So, without any further ado, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.